My name is Jeff Mulzer, and I serve as a volunteer for the Chamber of Commerce of Southwest Indiana's Government Affairs Committee. Today, I had the pleasure of interviewing Susan Kirk, who is a candidate seeking election to the office of Treasurer. Please note the same set of questions will be used for both candidates running for this office. Welcome, Susan.
Thank you very much for having me.
Great. Let's get started. Can you please state your name, the office you're seeking, and your current position or employment?
My name is Susan K. Kirk. I am seeking the office of County Treasurer. I am currently the Vanderburgh County Clerk.
Okay. As a candidate for the Vanderburgh County Treasurer, please list your top 3 priorities and explain why the business community should support your candidacy.
I think our top priority, being an office holder, is serving the public. We should keep that in mind. My dad always said, you know, you serve the public and not yourself. And I think that would be the first thing. The second thing, obviously, and is probably as important, is we need to follow the statutes. The County Treasurer's Office is the rule and governed by state statutes, and we need to be sure that we do that to the letter. No, play fair, in other words, and do it by the book. I think the third thing is, obviously, is to try to run an office that is efficient, and that means not only work-wise, but also in any cost savings that we can come up with. You attend the, we find out a lot when we go to the conferences, and basically we find out more when we just kind of sit together and talk and just see who's doing what. Keep in contact with the other treasurers to see, and the staff. A lot of times they come up, I know in our office, they come up with great ideas, and we've implemented to streamline things. So.
Okay. Do you support the Kernan Shepherd Initiative? And please explain your answer.
I do not support it. I will be voting no. I feel like that I grew up in the county, but beside that, I don't think it's really fair for those in the county to be paying the same tax rate when they will not be getting several of the benefits. You take fire protection as one. So they're going to pay city taxes, plus they will be paying for their volunteer fire department. Now, down the road, now grant you, city taxes typically taxes never go down. Hopefully they wouldn't raise too much by incorporating the county in. But I think as we look at the long run, they will need fire protection. They may want sidewalks, street lights, and things. And we are all going to pay for that. And I feel like that if consolidation or reorganization, whatever you want to call it, was such a great idea, that every city would be doing it. And I think that there are things that we can do now to streamline our government, to combine things, to save money, and make it easier for the public to deal with. So that's my reasoning.
Okay. As economic development becomes increasingly vital to our community success, what are your ideas for stimulating economic growth, creating jobs, and retaining current employers in the Evansville-Vanderburgh area?
Well, I have to jump up to the federal level on this one. I think that one of the biggest mistakes that has been made is when the federal government started getting into Social Security. By doing that, and of course it has no money, it's in debt, like everything else. Sure. If they would have left that alone, we would have had people retiring at their earlier ages, getting a pretty good deal from Social Security, and would have opened up jobs for younger people, good jobs. But we have people working so much longer. I think sometimes even for small businesses, like insurance, people work, they don't have the money, and they work because of health insurance being so expensive. I really think that needs to be not something that's 800 pages long, but something that, would help out people a little bit better, so you would have more people to retire. It wouldn't cost the small businesses so much to do. Like I said, I kind of jumped up to the federal level there, but I do think that that's a big part of our problem. Locally, statewide, and federally, I'm from the old school. If you have $100, what is your top priority? What do you need first? Do you need food? Do you need a roof over your head? And I think that all branches tend to overspend on things that are not needed. We don't have the money, stop it. And I think we would all be better off in the long run.
Okay. What actions locally do you propose to ensure that local government will maintain a level of service on behalf of the taxpayer but maintain a balanced budget?
Well, as I stated, one of my priorities as being the county treasurer for what I can do is serve the public and try to streamline any way that we can. Obviously, I'm not in the treasurer's office yet, but I know taking over with the clerk's office, we've made multiple changes. Saved the taxpayers $85,000 a year just in elections only by switching to vote centers. So I think, like I said, if I'm fortunate enough to get elected, listen to the other treasurers, those that have had experience, new ones that come in with great new ideas, work with my employees, and I think I think I will do as good a job as treasurer as I've done as clerk.
Susan, we greatly appreciate your time today.
Well, I thank you very, very much. It's been a pleasure.
If you have a campaign website or contact information, you can share it now.
I do not have a campaign website,
Okay.
So we'll just direct it here.
Okay. And thanks again for your participation.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.